6, KXAN investigates one of the most popular tubing spots in Austin.
It's also proven to be deadly. 3 people have drowned in Barton Creek in the last 2 weeks. KXAN investigator Kylie McGivern brings us new information about how city leaders determine when to close the creek.
Well, Robert, we have been asking the Austin Fire Department who sets the rate threshold, which helps determine when to close Barton Creek. We've been asking for weeks, and we obtained a copy of the city's current waterway restriction plan. The plan several departments created together outlines information that could help you and your family make safe decisions, but it's information we had to search to find. A beautiful summer day beckons tubers like Greg Barr and Keith Williams to Barton Creek. They checked the water flow before coming.
There's some areas out there that can get really dicey.
But admit,
I don't think a lot of people are even aware of how to access that information.
And even if they do, what does cubic feet per second, or CFS, really mean? According to the waterway restriction plan, 0 to 350 CFS is considered a recreational flow, where kayaks, canoes, and other watercraft, swimming and tubing are all allowed. 350 to 750 CFS considered a challenging flow, where swimming and tubing are not recommended. 750 to 1500 CFS is considered a dangerous flow, where hardshell kayaks with a helmet and life jackets are recommended. Anything above, AFD closes the creek. It's remained open despite 3 people drowning in Barton Creek because the flow rate wasn't high enough in the last 2 weeks. I'm wondering if you feel that there's anything more that the city can do to alert people of dangers before you actually have to close it.
We know that when we close waterways, it's very, very difficult to enforce those waterway bans. So it's hard to say that we could do anything more.
There can just be an updated status when in fact, there is a safety concern. Conditions not safe for tubing.
Right now, there is no public warning, no signage.
That's something that we've not discussed in detail, and that may come up as part of our after-action review to see what's appropriate.
There is no timeline yet of when an after-action report will be completed.
I would say anytime there's a weather event, I would think twice before I went down to any unregulated creek and waterway and tried to use it.
Now, until the city decides whether it will make any changes in alerting the public to potentially dangerous water flows below the 1500 mark, we want to show you where to go to check the flow rate yourself. This is on the USGS website, and you can navigate straight to Barton Creek at Loop 360. We've included a link with guidelines of what these numbers really mean on our website, KXAN.com.
Well, it took us days to track down the tubing threshold for Barton Creek. But the same information for other popular tubing spots turned up with a quick Google search. The city of New Braunfels actually lists the flow of the Guadalupe River on its website. And right there, you'll see not only how fast the water is moving there, but also when it's getting dangerous to tube.
Barton Springs Pool is back open. All the rain kept the swimmers away for weeks. It reopened on Monday, and that's a good thing because it's hot. Swimmers need a place to cool down.
Lake Austin and Lady Bird Lake are still not an option tonight. Here's a live look from our Estonian weather camera. The ban on these waterways has been extended again through tomorrow at noon.